Hi there, my name is Theodore Williams, and I'm going to discuss how human communication and reasoning are influenced by different aspects of human experience. There are five influences collecting of physiology, psychology, individuality, commonality, and ontology. Physiology usually refers to the physical process that keeps our bodies functioning, such as hunger, fatigue, stress, and many more. These conditions usually affect how we communicate with one another. Normally, when I'm really annoyed or really focused on something, whenever I'm called, I forget to check my tone and I sound really disrespectful when I don't mean to. And normal chores that I can usually do with no issue feel more grueling, showing how my physical state influences my tone, reactions, and reasoning. Psychology involves our thoughts, emotions, and mental states. Anxiety, confidence, and past experiences all shape how humans interpret messages. For example, in my first time presenting something to my church when I had to raise money to go to Europe 2 years ago. I was so nervous because I thought I was gonna mess up and people were gonna be mad at me for even begging for money so I could go on this trip. But the opposite happened and I was able to go on this trip. So even when there's nothing negative happening, I was stuck in my mindset that something was going to go wrong and influenced how I was responding to other people because I was shaking and everything. Commonalities are the shared experiences that help people connect and interact. Conversations usually flow better between people when they share common interests. When I talk around to the people I play basketball with, and conversations start flowing in many different ways. And in different groups, I have different conversations. Like I have a K-pop conversation or conversation with a group of K-pop, and conversations flow naturally because we both understand the topic that's brought up and understand each other's perspectives about the topic. Individuality represents the unique traits and experiences each person brings into communication. In a group setting, I think out loud, and so do most of my friends, but others like to speak or think before they speak, which leads to misunderstanding. And as a behavior they're not used to receiving, they can mistake this as disinterest when that's not the case. Ontology focuses on how people create meaning through beliefs and symbols based on a person's values. A word can mean something entirely different. In my personal experience, I've heard many different ways people explain the word success. How I would explain it is being financially free and having multiple properties and having wealth, but others would think about it as being having a nice stable life and where it's calm, they have don't have too much to worry about or don't have too little to worry about. These interpretations can also be or cause misunderstandings even when the same language is used, especially when it's the same word. Overall, these five universal experiences show that communication is very complex and shaped by our bodily expressions, our mind, our shared experiences, our individuality, and our beliefs about reality. Understanding them helps us communicate more effectively and interpret others more thoughtfully.